So I just set out to challenge myself, and doing that, I wanted to do the 50 words a day in a week reading challenge, and spoiler alert, that did not go well for me. I did good on Sunday. I didn't do good on Monday and Tuesday, though I did read, but I didn't read a whole lot. Good morning, everybody. Today is a special day because I'm finally putting in the effort to do a challenge of 50 words per day. Now I know that on a Sunday and Saturday that's quite a bit easier for me because I'm off those days. Some days it can be a little bit hard if I've got a lot of things planned outside of that, but I really think today is going to be super easy to do that. However, Monday through Friday is a different game, but I do really want to challenge myself to at least get through half of it, because the last time that I tried this, the last 2 times that I tried this, I've never, outside of that, I've never done it, but I gave up on the first day, and I was like, this is just not right, this is not for me, and I was thinking, maybe I'm just not somebody who can do challenges, but I at least want to try, because I think they would be good to do ever so often. I don't believe in really pushing yourself to read, but I don't know. I want to try. And since I want to do it, that's cool. But if it feels not right, like I'm just not having fun, then we'll stop. But I'll probably still upload the video because I want to be honest, you know? I read 21 pages of My Year of Rest and Relaxation. I didn't get any of Misery done because I got a little bit distracted by my new cat friend, which is totally okay. I'm gonna get ready, or I've got a new shirt on, but I'm gonna spruce myself up a bit. But I did want to say something that was quite funny. There's a part in the book where she mentions going to get VHS tapes at Rite Aid when she picks up her medication, and one of the books was I'll Be Home for Christmas, featuring Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and she mentions his face unnerving her, and unnerving her, and it was funny because I was wearing my shirt that has Jonathan Taylor Thomas on it. My grandmother had got me this shirt when I was very little. I was about 5-6 years old, and I've had it ever since. It was pretty much down to my ankles back then, but now it's just a slightly oversized shirt. It's a sleeping shirt. I'm gonna keep it until it shreds to pieces and I can't wear it anymore. But I just thought that was kind of a funny thing, because I don't hear a lot of books mention Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and a lot of entertainment mention him anymore. So that was funny. Hey guys, I'm currently prepping for a video that I will be filming today that will be released at the end of April or beginning of May, and I am actually clipping out different titles of, I have so many books on my TBR that I currently own, and I really need to read them instead of going shopping for more books and going to the library. That doesn't mean I still won't do that if there's something that comes up where I may need to do that or want to do that. But I do really want to read some of these books. But I mean, if you're a reader, you know, and if you're a mood reader, you know, and there's so many books out there. But I'm really trying to get down on that, so I wrote some of my books on paper, and I'm going to be pulling them out of a jar and seeing what my May TBR is going to be. So I'm excited about that. I thought about that. I thought that would be good to do, even if it's just for like a few of the books that I'm going to put on my TBR monthly, so I can really get down with some of these books. So why do I do that? I put them in this mug, so they're all down in there. Once I take some out, I may put some of the other ones in for like months in the future, past May. Let's see, because like I said, this is something I want to do to kind of like figure out, or like make me read a little bit more of what I own as opposed to what I don't own. And I got it in this cute little cup. Belle helps me read my books that I have. You're kind of an open book, passionate, loyal, and giving. Your friends know they can trust you to write them a happy ending. You betcha? So, I hate to break it to you, lads and ladies, and I've already failed. It's Monday. But I did read 28 pages today, all before bed, which is good. That's good. Even though I did not meet my challenge today, I still want to be like, it's Monday, you're at 28 pages before bed, hats off to you. Remember, some days you're going to be really good. Some days you're not. That's just how it is. Sometimes you're going to be able to meet your goals. Sometimes you're going to have to take what you can get. Sleep is more important. So that's why I'm not going to try to read any more tonight, because it's already pretty late. Let's see. It's 10:34 and I do work in the morning. And I've really been struggling to get up as well, which sucks, but this is just your reminder that it's okay, that you didn't do that thing that you were supposed to do, or that it wasn't exactly how you turned out, small or bigger, because we put way too much pressure on ourselves all the time. And my motto right now, at least for reading and this channel, is read more and worry less. You know, read and worry less about like how many books you read, how many, you know, books you want to read. Because my biggest problem was always, there's so many books out there, there's so many books that I want to read, and I wasn't like, I'd just like not read or not want to read, or it would really mess my rut up, and I just want to buy the books and I wouldn't read them. So today I'm just gonna be thankful with the 28 pages that I read before bed, and I'm gonna call it a night, and I'm gonna try to do better tomorrow. And I know I'm gonna do pretty good on Wednesday, because, well, it depends. Like, if I'm really, really tired, no, but I do have the, I hate when, like, your mind doesn't work. Reading sprints with Cam X Glam. I've been doing those every Wednesday, and last Wednesday I was not able to finish it, but I did do as much as I possibly could. Which again, don't like overdo it. Listen to your mind, listen to your body. It's the most important thing. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. So I wish everyone that they can recognize the importance of health, physical, mental, emotional, financial, because I mean, obviously there are some things that we can't control, but taking care of ourselves to the best of our ability is important. I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye. I really wish I would have purchased Human Acts, because I feel that I really would have benefited from being able to annotate this book. It's really annotation worthy for sure, because I feel like it would be great to be able to underline things and put in post-its as well, because there's a lot going on, but it's also just a style I'm not familiar with, or I haven't read a lot of at all. So it's, for me, I feel like, I guess I know what's going on, but it's just, I'm sure that you can understand if you've ever read something that it's not necessarily out of your comfort zone, but it's just not something that you read a lot. It's not a specific genre that you read a lot, or it's not a specific style of writing. And of course, this is also a translation, so they're not always, but that can make things a little harder, because I'm also slowly working on The Name of the Rose, which is a really long book, and it's basically like reading a really dense classic, and it's translated from Italian, and I think there are certain things about that what makes it so much longer and feels so much more dense is the fact that it is translated. And so I guess it can depend on different languages, and maybe that's not even the case here, but I just wish, I definitely want to get this book so I can go through it and annotate it, because there's certain moments of it I've been snapping little pictures of, because it's beautiful. There's many parts that are just very poetic, and the way grief is talked about, and I'm tired, and what grief is in this book, and the fact that people are having to grieve pretty silently. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, I failed this challenge miserably. Maybe I'll get 50 pages again at one point this week, but I don't think it's gonna be today. Ugh. I think I'll try reading a little bit more, and then I read quite a bit on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I read 62 pages of my year in 62 pages of my year in I read 62 pages of my year of rest and relaxation when I did a reading sprint, And on top of that, I read 10 pages of Misery by Stephen King. The following day after that, I did about 20 or so pages of My Year of Rest and Relaxation. On Friday, I read some of A Certain Hunger by Chelsea G. Summers, and I began that. And then on Saturday, I think I read a little bit more of it as well, but I had quite a bit to do. So it was just kind of me figuring out that these challenges don't really work for me, and it's just about me taking some time to read, even if it's just 10 pages, even if it's just a chapter. And I get a lot of reading done on a Wednesday. I have reading sprints that I regularly do. And I would just say, if you are somebody who wants to do these, don't be so hard on yourself and take it as an opportunity to learn where you can get a lot of reading done, because we have lives outside of reading, and for so many of us, we have maybe full or part-time jobs, we go to school, we have families, we have social lives. Maybe I don't, but maybe you do. And getting a lot of reading done is not necessarily going to happen or an easy thing to do. And for me, reading before bed has really helped me. If I feel like it, I'll read at lunch during work, though I don't always. If I have extra time in the morning, I'll read, but that doesn't always happen. But I do have a Wednesday where I block off time to do a reading sprint for like 2 hours or so. And that's really helped me make sure that I'm at least reading one day a week, or a significant amount in one day a week. So my personal advice, I'm gonna part some wisdom, is to try maybe 50 pages per day or any kind of reading challenge, and see what days are the best for you and what days are the easiest for you, and then allot that time that day, if you're able to, all the time, every week, so you at least have a time where you know, like, oh, this is for me, this is my time to sit down, relax, crack open a good book, and enjoy myself and spend a little time with myself in a world that's not my own, you know, to really foster my imagination. I really wanted to be able to do 50 pages per day. I really wanted to be able to every single day, or just is better than what I did this week. But at the end of the day, 2 days, 50 pages per week in that week, or like for 7 days, pretty damn good. I think that's good for a freaking adult, you guys. And I don't know, I just wanted to say that. I wanted to make sure that I didn't just, 1, play pretend that I did it, 2, give up on this blog. I set out to do it, and I set out to do it 2 other times before, gave up. But this time around, I wanted to make sure that I at least finished it and gave you something. Even if, 2 people watch this and like, okay, yes, I can do that, but maybe she's right about this. Great. That's what I want to do. Inspire one person. Inspire one person. I'm giving myself a little pep talk as I do this. Is that okay? So I did do a little bit of reading this week, but it wasn't as much as I initially set out to do. The first being, I read some of Otessa Moshfeg's My Year of Rest and Relaxation, which is the one I got the most reading done of. I also read some of Stephen King's Misery. I read a book by John Dixon Carr. I can't think of the name of the book, but it's one of his Paris mysteries. I read some of that. And I did read or start a little bit of A Certain Hunger by Chelsea G. Summers. I'm absolutely loving it so far, even though I'm very early in. But I just, just be kind to yourself, man. Like, do you. Your life is your life, and everyone's schedule is different. And some people can do 50 pages per day. Some people can do 50 pages per week, and that's okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got something from it, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like me and want to stick around and watch more videos, subscribe and hit that bell to be notified every single time that I post. You can check out my website, ainsleypeace.com, or follow me on Instagram @_AinsleyReads,
and I would love to have you around. Thank you again, and bye.